thing to be able to say that we can provide mortgage insurance, now utility connections, which include cable, dish network, those sorts of services, and moving services, but how is it delivered? That question was really interesting because we could have hired people in a call center. It's very typical these days in terms of concierge, how it works. Or we could do it another way. What was that other way?
Yeah, I love this one. So I was out I've been out in our offices a lot, and I explained this. I said we could have a concierge team, but we have somebody local in our offices who can act as a take on the persona of a concierge, somebody who's well trained on all of our products, who knows the real estate and finance and insurance process. So we decided to have that person be our local mortgage banker and have them act as the concierge, have them approach the customer in a service-oriented manner, describing all the services that our company provides. And with the first stop being, we'll help you prepare for your transaction and get pre-approved. That's the first stop after the explanation of all of our concierge services. The big change here though, Chris, is we want all of our customers introduced to this service. And if they don't need it, they don't need it. But I can't imagine if my neighbor and I bought houses at the same time, and my neighbor, a month after the closing, receives a beautiful Tiffany box on his or her doorstep, and I ask where they got it, and it's because they use William Raveis Mortgage Insurance and Real Estate Services and had all this help saving time connect their utilities and their moving services. I would be a little off put if I didn't hear about those services and I was a William Raveis customer. So I think, just as any great brand does, any great company, it's the consistency with which they offer that high level of service is really what's going to make it stick.
And the personal side of it too. I just love this concept of the loan officers really serving a dual role right now because they have the relationships in our branches. They know our agents and they're familiar with many times their customers too. So what a better experience than to be outsourced to a call center to do all this. And I'm sure there's services that do that, but I just love this move about the loan officers who have the relationship delivering this because it's such a much more intimate experience.
I called when we were thinking about this, rolling this out and how to roll it out. I called our top 100 agents. I spoke with them personally, and I was really wowed by the positive feedback of having somebody that they knew and they trusted in the office. That if they needed to pass a note to them, they could. If they needed to tell them something a little bit about the client, they could.